They make you feel uncomfortable.
I've never seen my shirt turn up before. Jingle them bells and frolic. Oh my gosh, some stalling. Eggnog.
Good morning, happy Saturday. Welcome to a brand new vlog. This is a daily vlog, just FYI. So good morning NM gang. Welcome to a daily vlog. Welcome to a spend a day with me or a day in my life. Today was gloomy. It looks like it's opening up. And the weather being gloomy yesterday and the day before is what led me to decide to do a spend a day with me and do it the way I'm going to do it today. I'm still going to continue doing it even though the sun is coming out good. So when I say that my spend a day with me was inspired by the weather, I almost said motivated. Inspired by the weather is because yesterday, day before yesterday, it's been raining. It's just been giving cozy vibes. So I decided I'm going to do a spend a day with me, cooking umhodu and semp. If you know me, you know that's not my vibe. I eat it, I like it. I do like food, wholesome food, like with 7 colors and all of that. But 95% or maybe even 99% of the time, I don't cook the kind of food. But I thought, number one, the weather was allowing, right? Number two, Tato is coming back home in 2 days. Tato despises mkhodu, especially when it's cooked at home, right? So I'm trying to make that for all of us who enjoy it before she comes back home. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it to an extent that when it's being cooked, she walks around with a peg on her nose like this. She hates it. Hate is a strong word, but that's exactly how she feels about it. So that's what I'm doing. And I was hoping the weather would be still gloomy because of flies. It's hot, but it looks like the weather's opening up. So we're gonna go Soweto. Here's another thing. The only place I know where to get the kind of mkhodu that I want, like the kind of mkhodu that I grew up eating. I'm so excited about it, I can't even speak. So the kind of mkhodu that I grew up eating, that my grandmother used to make. She used to only buy it in one place at Dikloof Pareni. If you're from DK, you would know exactly where I'm referring to. I am hoping, I have only ever bought from there once since I left home, got married and left home. So now, this goes to say that I've only ever cooked mkhodu once. Anyway, yeah, so that's the only place that I know where to find it. And that's exactly where I want to go because like I said, this is where my grandmother used to buy it. I want that sense of feeling like, yes, inspired by my grandmother, yes, so I'm gonna go look there first. Hopefully I find it. It's literally Abu Mama Bahlale Bareni, who sit on the side of the road and they sell it, right? Excuse me. I am going to go look for it there. So I'm making semp, cabbage, and mkhodu for our dinner today. But first things first, I need to work out. Guts to work out. So I just need to maintain my Zoom. You know what I do? I don't stop working out during December. Just like in winter, I don't ever stop working out because it's hard. You see, once you get off the bandwagon, it's hard to get on again because exercising, guys, it's more a mental thing than it is a physical thing. It's once you tell your mind that you can't do it, then your body is just gonna play along. Yabo? So I try and maintain that discipline going into any season. Actually, it helps quite a bit. So I'm going to work out and then I'm going to shower and then we are going to go because I want to go now early in the morning. It's still quite early. I think it's almost 7. So if I'm aiming to go there at around, I want to say 8:30, 9. And then if I don't find it there, then I think there is another place at Devland. There's a butcher in Devland that we've bought meat from before. I think I'll find it from there. So that's the plan. Also, during this spend the day with me, I am going to be reviewing my journey on YouTube. In about 2 weeks, I would have been on YouTube for a year, full time, posting every single week, honey, I'm going to review it, and I'm just going to just give you what I've learned, like how my year has been, what I've learned, what I'm hoping. Do I want to talk about what I'm hoping to achieve? I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about how the year has been being a full-time YouTuber, and maybe I can inspire one or two of you guys to start a YouTube channel. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go work out, shower, and then go find Mokhodu.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDMing, yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low. But I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so bear with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared. Oh, instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me. Timing's right. So right. Our romance to be. Can't deny. Love the things we do when it's just us two. But tonight, baby, meet me outside. Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. I'm a good catch, but I never let him catch me. No, I never let him claim me. Wild thing try to tame me, but you got my mood on sunshine. Let's take a trip, souls on big smile. Let's hit this lake, stars are in line. I'm posted, lay with me in the moonlight. I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Well, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so bear with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared. Oh, instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me. Timing's right. So right. Our romance to be. Can't deny. Love the things we do. But tonight,
You see, sometimes ukuthala for no reason is a problem. So I decided, I don't know why I decided to do that. So I decided to wash these cushions, right? Okay, I know why I decided. Now I remember. You see that they're coming out of the sack, ne? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe if I wash them, ne, they will kind of behave. I don't know what I was thinking. So I decided to wash them. So I did search, I googled, they said yes, you can wash them in the washing machine. And I thought if I put it in the washing machine, it will drain out most of the water, so it'll dry up quickly. Washed them, hung them, I think for like 2 days or something, and then took them, because they felt like they were dry. Took them and put them back in the cushion covers. Now I'm sitting on the couch and I can smell, man, there's just something that wasn't smelling like right, like was smelling off, you know? I'm looking for this thing, I'm smelling around, I can't find the thing. And then it clicked with, man, it could be these feather cushions, right? I take it, I smell it, guys. Turns out they were not dry in the middle. I had to, so this one, I think this is the one. I took, if you can see here, I had to sew it again. I opened it up to let air in. Literally took the feathers out because it was smelling like so badly. And I just let the other one, because it was so much work to do this one, I decided, no, I'm not gonna do this one. I just rinsed it again and then I hung it, and I made sure to hang it and keep turning it around so that all the areas of the cushion get dry. Don't do it. If you ever feel like your cushions are dirty, if they are the feather cushions, don't do it. But they are dry now and smell clean again. But it was a project, literally. Also, it's so hard to put them back in. Yo, they move around so much. So the feathers are still coming out, so I don't know. Clearly, my trick did not work, but at least they're clean now. It literally took over a week to get them dry, like proper dry. Never doing that again. Also, because they are inside the cover, you know? But sometimes you spill, like the kids will spill juice, you'll spill coffee on them and stuff. But yeah, they are good to go and put them back.
I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the January. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this.
One thing I've discovered about smelling good, and maximizing on your fragrance is layering from when you actually bath. I have found that to be a game changer. Like that body scrub is amazing from LA Lab, and then I have this body butter from them as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is amazing. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. So from when you shower, like the shower gel that you use, to the body scrub, if you use any, to the lotion that you use, all of those fragrances, all of those scents layered on, like already, I'm smelling so good. I could literally just put Vaseline on and be on my way and smell nice. You know, that's where I've discovered that's where the secret is. Definitely layering. And by the time you put your fragrance on, you're already smelling so good. So guys, I want to just reflect a little bit, or start my reflection with you guys on my YouTube journey so far. One thing I've discovered about YouTube is the fact that you definitely have to take YouTube as a lifestyle choice. It's definitely a lifestyle choice, because if you consider the fact that this is something that you are doing every day constantly, so it's definitely like a lifestyle choice, you know. If you, like, always bearing in mind that everything that you do can be content. It doesn't have to be content. It doesn't have to be. Not everything has to be content, but it can. You know, so being conscious about it all the time, that has been like a lesson I've had to learn. And over the past 12 months, you know, it's affected also how I carry myself, how I want to show up into the world, and how I want people to see me. It doesn't necessarily mean that I am having to alter or change who I am. It definitely means that I'm more aware of who I am, if you know what I'm saying. So like it acts like, for me, it has acted, sorry guys for cleaning my nose in front of me. We're real up in here, okay? Also, it's, for me, I feel like it's served as a mirror, you know? Hold on. It has definitely acted as a mirror to see myself, you know, to understand what type of person I am. If I have any like people pleasing tendencies, if I want to do something and then I don't do it because I'm scared of what people are going to think, how like I show up as myself, and if I have like judgments on myself and self-doubt and all of that thing, it has definitely made me kind of understand myself a little bit more, you know, and be able to approach myself in a more clearer way, you know, in a more understanding way of who I am exactly. So yeah, man, like it is, because imagine constantly having to think at the back of your mind. Sometimes it's not like actively thinking, but subconsciously you always have this thing that, oh, I'm a content creator and everything that I do can be content and somebody out there can relate, you know. It doesn't matter how small it is, it doesn't matter how big it is, somebody can relate. One of my biggest things this year has been the fact that I haven't really had the freedom to create the content that I really, really want to create because of just how the economy is and how we've prioritized things in my home in terms of finances. So it has had, like, so it's led me to a point where I am having to think a bit out of the box, you know, still also trying to maintain who I am and like be true to who I am, you know, and try and not to produce a facade, you know, give people a picture of a life that I don't really live just because I'm trying to create content. It's just, for me, it's just a matter of starting. It has been this year a matter of starting, keeping the momentum, keep going, creating with what I have at my disposal, and growing from that, you know. So yeah, let me go get dressed and we continue with this convo. If you find it interesting, I'm sure you do, man. I'm gonna go make breakfast. I'm gonna cook oats quickly for us. We eat and then we are out of the houses.
Won't you come in out of the snow and cold? We've got it nice and warm. In here you find both young and old, seeking shelter from the storm. It's the spirit of the season to open up the door. It's the spirit of the season.
So while my water is busy boiling for my oats, it's 9:30 now. So we are a bit late, but I'm sure we'll be out the house by 10 o'clock. So reflection number 2, the fact that appearing on the internet as your authentic self is gold, like literally gold. I don't care what platform it is. It's just that I'm talking about YouTube right now, but appearing as your authentic self on the internet is literal gold. Like not having to try way too hard. I think the knowing why you are doing something is also, I think it's the starting point. That's what I've learned. Know why you're doing something so that when you have to implement the things that you need to get the result, then you're not going outside of yourself too much. You are just showing up as yourself, and that's who your audience falls in like with, you know, who you are. And when you're lying, let me tell you something, because I know when I watch content, and when someone is trying way too hard, man, like you can tell when someone is just trying way too hard, you can pick it up. Your audience can pick it up, you know. They can pick up when you're not well. They can pick up when you're happy. They can pick up when you're putting up a facade. So maintaining who you are is the easiest thing and the best thing you can do for yourself if you want to start a YouTube channel and put yourself out there. Don't alter anything. Improve on stuff, but don't change yourself. Don't change yourself just so you appear a certain way to people on the internet. I almost want to say strangers, because if we're being honest, we are all strangers to one another. We may interact on the internet, we may interact on the socials, but in true form, we are strangers. So if you're thinking of doing YouTube next year, don't do too much, especially when you're starting. Start with who you are, what you have, so that as you go as you grow and as you expand, you know exactly what to improve instead of keeping up like a facade and keeping up with the Joneses. That thing doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work. Don't do that to yourself.
Won't you come in out of the snow and cold? We've got it nice and warm.
You guys, I'm not a perfume connoisseur. I know very little about perfumes, but this fragrance, I don't know the name, guys. It's written in Arabic. I got this as a birthday present for my 40th. I love it so much. It's not overbearing. I've been using it sparingly. So I've had it for about 2 years. It's almost at its wit's end. This is the fragrance for the day. I'm not going to do too much. I told you I'm already smelling so nice. Let me go do outfit of the day because you guys can see what I'm wearing. Let's do outfit of the day and then we're out the door. OOTD for now. I might change. I think I'm going to swim with my son later. He's the fish. He's always in the water. This is what I'm wearing. This top is old, Mr. Price. Jeans are Zara. You guys know the dad sandals. And I've got my Van Cleef. I love it. It's so cute. And then my watch, my bangle. I got these earrings for 50 bucks at a local jewelry store. How gorgeous. So my reflective point number 3, I think, it's to not overthink. Guys, I think I've had 3 ladies this year since I started the channel that have come up to me, sent me emails, sent me inboxes, wanting to start YouTube channels, and all of them were giving me excuses. To them it's reasons. To me it was, you guys are making excuses. The one lady was telling me how her house is not aesthetically pleasing. I don't know what that means, guys. I don't know who said a certain color is aesthetically pleasing and another is not. If that's what you have and that's what you like, then that's what you like. And what you have that's different from everybody else is your differentiating factor. It's what makes you different from me. You know what I'm saying? So don't overthink. Don't overthink it. Use what you have at your disposal. I mean, this is also for me as well, because I do sometimes overthink it. I do want to get to a point where I'm able to just whip up the camera and just vlog, guys, and just vlog, you know. So it's one of the things that stop a lot of people from starting YouTube channels, because they overthink. What you deem to be different, because it is different from what you see as being the norm, is what's going to set you apart from the rest of us, or from the rest of everybody who has, you know, already started. Everything that I've had to overcome because I'm overthinking has worked to my advantage. Yabo? Anything that I've overthought, luckily I do have somebody that I can bounce things off and then can tell me, no, don't overthink it, just do it. It's helped a lot. So don't overthink, just create. Press, DJ Spoo says, press record. Just press record and post, and you will see, you'll grow from that. Like, you won't know what works until you try. Until you do something, only then will you know if it works or if it doesn't work, you know. That's that, guys. It's here. Pray with me. If we say I'm not sure. Yeah, no. No. But I'm not. Oh, shush. But I'm not seeing what I'm expecting, what I was expecting to see. Yeah, no. Okay, plan B. It doesn't look like it did. Hey, but Naminya chance, guys, it was like so long ago when we used to, because my granny would also send me here to buy, you know. Maybe let's go around Lila side, because Labo Mama Lawe bashala like almost outside of, like towards the road. Yabo? My grandmother would send me also to buy. She would come herself buy. Even when I, you know, worked, she would have come, I want during the day to come by, but it looks completely different. It stalls now. Looks like a renken, my type situation. It's not what it used to. It's not what it used to be. I think the medicine tola sabu butcher. Okay, we're gonna go try and find a butcher still here in Soweto where we can find it. I'm so disappointed. But Nami, like I'm saying, I'm very naive to think things would still be the way they were like over 10 years ago, 15, 20, why are you looking at me? It's over 15, eh? Over 15 years ago. I'm like 10 years, it's like, it's more. Anyway, that dream is shattered. So on to option number 2.
You've been gone.
Guys, angufuna umhodu wase Woolworths or wase Pick n Pay. This is why I'm intentionally here. I know some of you would be like, why don't you just go to Woolworths? Umhodu wase Woolworths is too white for me. Like, it's too clean for me. I want what I want, and I believe I'll find it here. Mission accomplished. Let's go home and cook. Let's go home and cook. They make you feel uncomfortable.
I've never seen my shirt turn before.
Let's go home. Let me show you guys what I got. I got this embellished cabbage, like whatever. I got this embellished cabbage for 14.99 Rand. I don't know why, guys. Like, I don't know why they had to embellish it. I got chicken feet. These are for you, Wabo. I bought these specifically for you. Lulu, have you had amanguna before? Have you had? You have? Why don't I believe you? Anyway, this is for you guys. Makulu is... Oh yes. Okay, so they did have it, Makulu. I bought them these for when it's hot. These were like 18 Rand, guys. 18 Rand, and there's how many in here? I think there's 10 or 12. There's 12 in here. And then this is what we went there for. It was 39 bucks for this pack, so I got 2 of these. So yeah, let's clean it and cook it. Very excited. My mom says she's on her way, so she will guide me if I need any guidance. I'm very excited about that because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I know it's easy, man. I'm making it like the traditional way. I'm just gonna add salt or maybe stock, and that's that. So the other thing that I've learned or that I'm reflective about is how much faith I've had to practice with regards to my YouTube journey. So you have to be consistent, right, on YouTube. Everybody tells you have to be consistent to grow, and being consistent is not easy, because consistency requires, I think for me, I found that consistency requires patience and faith. Yeah, I think it takes, so the patience part is the fact that it takes time to see results on YouTube. Everybody tells you it will pay off in the end, be consistent, but sometimes it's not easy staying consistent. But also what I've learned is that nothing comes easy that's worth keeping. Anything worth keeping doesn't come easy. So you have to be patient. You just have to be consistent, put in the work, do what you have to, show up. And someone said, I think I was watching the Max's, I think it's the lady, the wife, she said on one of the podcasts where they had Gabelo and his wife on there, she said, which I thought was profound, it had me thinking a bit. Initially I disagreed with it, but I think I do agree with the fact that how you show up for one thing is how you show up for the rest of the things, you know. So YouTube has shown me, has proven to me that consistency requires patience, and when you are patient and put in the work and just trust the process, the results will come, and that nothing worth having comes easy. And I think that has just taught me how to show up in other areas of my life. And the faith part is the fact that you have to just keep showing up consistently, showing up the right way, and eventually then the results will come. So that's faith, because you don't see it with the naked eye. You just have to keep showing up, and no one tells you how long. Different people have different experiences with it. Others have been on YouTube for over 2 years, not monetized. Others have been on YouTube 1 month and they get monetized. I was on YouTube 4 months and I got monetized. So just have faith. Do what you gotta do, have faith, have patience, and be consistent. Number one. Yeah. Wow. Hello.
And how are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
There.
Oh, are you taking?
Every time we pay the money in food. We told them
Oh.
Tata. Take us into
Hello. What's the border?
Mina. He's a boy.
Uthi ngenza zona na. Ninjani ma?
Ngikhalile umkhulu.
Ngenza zona na. I-right kumfanele ngisuse mo mafutha.
Hayi ungasusi.
So. This is too much.
Eh, mara hayi wonke.
Yeah, not.
Awunaso isikere.
Angizitholi things babe. Oh, nice. Hey.
See?
Nice. I told you my mom is coming.
Usho kubani?
Go. I told them yes.
Abobani?
How? Abantu bami ku YouTube.
Now your damaged goods, damage should have never been. Thought you were bulletproof. Look at you. What happened? Did she hurt you? Are you okay, baby? Yeah. Everyone gets hurt. That's how we learn to make love work. It's part of life.
Abazali bayasebenzisana guys. Yo. My father made me pick up a whole wardrobe. Like, I was like, I can't, I'm tired, I can't. He insisted. One thing about my father, he's very stubborn. So I ended up carrying a whole wardrobe, guys, a whole wardrobe. But I'm grateful that my mom came. She helped me a bit. Well, she just helped me with the washing of the tripe. I'm almost there. It's starting to smell like tripe in the house. Nostalgic. The chicken feet are done. I've just placed the cabbage on the stove. Samp is almost done. I think the time is now around 2:30. Everything is rolling. I wanted to swim. The weather's very confused. Let me give it a few minutes and then we'll go outside, go chill and finish our conversation. Are you not cold? Don't laugh. That looks such fun. I'm scared it's cold. I'm coming. The water isn't cold. You're such a fish. Say hi to the vlog. Hi vlog. Hi vlog. Guys, let's continue with my conversation. I'm almost done. My food, why am I so close to you guys? My food is also almost done. The weather is still on and off. We don't understand, but we're here. So lesson, I don't know what lesson number it is, but the next lesson is, or like the next thing that I want to reflect on is how much output work is not as important as input work, right? Let me explain. So output is the results of what you produce. You don't have control of what will come out of what you produce. You will work your behind off. You will work your behind off and you will think, this video, this one, I'm going to get lots of views. And then you don't get lots of views. Or you think, by such and such a time, I would have had so many subscribers. And that time hits and you don't get the number of subscribers that you had hoped for. That you don't have control over. Do not worry yourself about that. Don't stress yourself about that. Don't put too much time and effort into that. It's good to monitor, to check how things are going, but understand that you don't have control. It's like the algorithm. I've had to understand that I don't have control over that. What I do have control over though is the input, the work that comes from within that I produce, what I can control, my commitment, my discipline, the quality of my content, all of that stuff. Over and above that, I can't, guys. I cannot tell YouTube what to prioritize, whether to prioritize my videos for the algorithm to favor me. Cannot control any of that. So I've had to work hard on understanding that and not look at the numbers that much. I'm human. Of course, I look at the numbers every now and then, but I try my best to not talk numbers to you guys. Like, you guys are already here. If you want to subscribe, you will. What will make you subscribe? The quality of my content, right? So, output, I've got no control over. Input is what I can control. That lesson is also just not for YouTube. And all these reflections that I'm giving out to you guys are not just YouTube based. These are things that you can apply in life just generally, you know. I'm trying not to get my hair wet. This is why I am doing what I'm doing, spending time with the kids outside, but not compromising on my hair. This guy is a fish. You see this one? He lives in water. Literally, he'll be in the pool for 2 to 3 hours. It's drizzling, guys. Let's go in. I'm going inside. You staying? He said, I'll see you guys inside. Let me go finish off my food. Guys, let me go enjoy my food. My hard work has paid off. And I'm going to close the vlog off here and say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the NM gang. You guys have been awesome this whole year. Let's keep it going next year. I mean, thank you for being partners with me this year. You've made my year on this platform very awesome. The plates, can you hear? Everybody is, the food is delicious. Thank you guys for being with me this year, for walking this journey with me. Your comments, your likes, you guys watching ads, doing all of that good stuff has really carried me through this year, has really motivated me to continue doing this thing. So yeah, road to 3K. I don't usually do that, but like the road to 3K, the last time I checked, I was 10 subscribers away from 3,000. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. You and I will see each other next week. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Long time.